I was gonna wipe this off, but you know what? I'm gonna lick it off. I'm gonna lick it off. You can lick it off, so I'm gonna lick it off.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, if you can't tell by the title, I'm going to be doing like I guess it's kind of like almost a PR haul, first impressions, that kind of thing. Yeah, I got some new bits sent from Revolution literally yesterday, but also when you guys see this video, it's not going to be yesterday, it's going to be like a few days. Yep, you know what I mean, so yeah, I am so excited. I literally
So excited.
we got some new bits to try. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump straight on into it. I'll show you a few of the bits first. So I've got like palette test, I've got some brushes to try out. They sent me like a whole load of brushes and I was like, oh my god. They did also send me this cool little thermos. I think it's like a thermos, I think it can hold like hot water and like cold water, which I think is amazing because I'll probably take this. I'll probably do a tea. I'll probably take it to work with me and it'll last all day. Like, damn. They sent me that. They sent me like some lip stuff, like foundations, that kind of thing. So we're gonna just try out a whole load of products today that they sent and whatnot. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's jump straight on into it. First thing we're going to test out is these little like lip masks and lip scrub. Yeah, they sent me the Sugar Kiss lip scrub, which looks like this. This isn't, it's called Craving Coconut, so I'm guessing it's going to be like a coconut scent one. I don't know why I didn't open this beforehand, because that would have been a whole lot easier. My lips definitely need some TLC. I love the packaging. Look at the cute little lips on it. How cute is that? So yeah, I'm going to see. I do love their lip scrubs and their lip masks. And oh, this does smell like coconuts. Oh. I don't really know how you just rub it on. What are the instructions? Use your finger, apply generously to the lips and move around in circular motions. Either wipe or lick excess off, leaving lips silky smooth. Yeah, so I have their Friends lip scrub and their Friends like lip mask thing, and then I also have another lip mask from them, which I don't currently have because it's sitting at my desk at work. It tastes nice. It tastes nice. It tastes like, it's basically just sugar, isn't it, really? Similar to like, I used to have the Jeffree ones, the Jeffree Star ones. Obviously I don't use Jeffree on my channel anymore, that's just me. I was going to wipe this off, but you know what? I'm going to lick it off. I'm going to lick it off. You can lick it off, so I'm going to lick it off. You know what? My lips already feel... They already feel a hell of a lot smoother, so yeah, I'm gonna take that. I like this. I like this. And then I also got the lip mask. This does say it's overnight, however, we're gonna apply some now because my lips, I always apply a lip balm when I first start my makeup off because I always do my eyes, so I always want my lips to be hydrated when it comes to me doing my lips. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So this one is a nourishing lip balm with hyaluronic acid. Use daily as a nourishing lip balm or use overnight as a hydrating lip mask. Okay, so you can use it as both. You can use it as a lip balm or lip mask. Apply balm generously to your lips. Okay, yeah. So you can use it as either, pretty much. I will leave the prices on the screen, guys, because I'm not too sure how much they are. I think these are about £6. But I love the packaging. The packaging is adorable. I think you can get these in like different like scents and stuff, I think. This one does smell like coconut as well. It's called Craving Coconut, so let's just put a little bit on. Yeah, the other one that I have, I actually love. Like, it's so... that is actually like an overnight one. But yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It does like leave a little bit of like a white cast to my lips, but you know, I'm not overly bothered, to be honest. I'm not overly bothered. I do really like these. So these definitely get a thumbs up from me. I'm going to have to keep trying them out, but so far, so good. So far, so good. Okay, so like I said, moving on to eyes. They sent me over the Ultimate Nudes Light. Now, these little palettes, these are recently new. Like, they're not that old. These actually, there's like 3 different shades in them, I believe. There's like light, medium, and dark, I think. They sent me light. These remind me of the like the Huda Beauty ones. I think, I'm not too sure whether they're meant to be like dupes. However, if they are, I'm totally here for it. I think these are about £6 as well. Yeah, about £6, I think. And you know what? £6 for a palette that's got these shades in it. Like, there's 9 shades in here. Like, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And if it is meant to be a dupe, like, I know hers are like £25. But yeah, these are the shades. Oh, look at them. They're stunning. Let me swatch a couple of the shades. I'm not swatching the whole palette. Ooh. Okay, Rev. Okay, I see you. Coming through with them, yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly just prime my lids. Zoom you guys in a little bit and then we'll jump on to trying the palette because look at them shades. Okay guys, so I literally just prime my lids. I've zoomed you guys in so you can see exactly what I'm doing. I've literally just primed my lids with the Revolution Ultimate Eye Base in the shade Light. Guys, if you know me, the past few weeks I've been, well the past month I want to say actually, I've actually been using this and I haven't even touched my ABH eye primer. Like, that's a new world record for me, like, because I always use my ABH eye primer, but this is just, it's, you know what, it's taken over and it does what I want it to do and I like it. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this. So yeah, okay, so like I said, we have got some brushes. I'm going to be using some of these. There are some eye brushes in this pot today. We're going to be using some of these. I'm excited. So I'm going to take this dark brown shade here, which is this one. I'm taking this on the Revolution R3 Buffing Eye Crease Brush. I'm just going to like pack this on. I'm not too sure if this is the best brush to do this with, but here we are. It might not be. The brush feels really nice. I believe with the brushes you can buy them like separately, so you can buy them individually. You can buy them like as a set, or you can buy like just eye brushes or just face brushes, that kind of thing. I think you can get like different ones on the website, I believe. So in case you did want to get some new brushes and you didn't want to, you wanted like a set, or maybe you just wanted some of the individual ones, that kind of thing. The shade packs on beautifully. It's really nice. Really pretty. Now there's not only other like brown shades in this palette, it's only like the deep brown and then like 2 peachy shades, which honestly they look the same, to be honest. They really do. So I'm gonna take this one. I'll take this one, which is the top right. This one here. I wish they kind of put a different shade in here, like maybe kept just one of the peachy pinky shades and then just put like another like lighter brown shade in there or something. But other than that, not too fussed. So I'm going to take the next brush. I'm going to take the R2 Fluffy Eye Brush and take that shade. Just start to like blend round the edges. These eye brushes are really nice. They're really nice. I'm just gonna go back into that deep brown shade again. Just try and like build that up. Because just taking that second shade to just like completely taking away the depth from the first shade, and obviously I want the depth to be there. The depth is important. And then just going back in with the second shade again, just to help blend it out a smidge more. Doing this step, so like just building the shades up again, is so important. Like, so important. Because it just gives you that depth. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to quickly cut my crease off camera, and then I'm going to go in with one of the beautiful lid shades. Because yeah, they look so stunning. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Literally just applied my concealer, my cut crease. I used the P. Louise X Mitchell Acid Rain blank canvas one, all that jazz. Pretty much all that jazz. So now I want to go into the shimmer. I want to take this one, I think. I'm going to go in with this one because it looks so pretty. We're going to use that one. This brush set doesn't have a brush that I would use for applying like shimmer shades basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a different brush. That's the only thing I think is missing from this brush set, is like a shimmer applying brush. Just going to pop that on. You know, I'm just going to use I'm going to try my finger because my finger might work. Oh yeah, it does. My finger is working better. To apply this shade. Look how shimmery this shade is though, like it's really pretty. Just take some of that dark brown shade, the first matte shade that we used, and just like blend it on the edge. I have done a little flick with my thing, so I'm just gonna leave that. I'm gonna go in with like a little bit of a glitter line or something to separate the purple from like the purple shimmer from the matte. So that might kind of make sense. I'm just gonna go in with a Beauty Bay liquid crystal eyeshadow. This is in the shade Tourmaline, I think it is. It's like a pinky shade. I'm just gonna quickly like use a little liner brush and fill it in where I put the cut crease, like where I left that bit of a gap. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to do my lashes, my mascara, that kind of thing, and then we'll move on to the skin. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back. Honestly, I totally forgot how to apply lashes. Like I don't know what was going on. Okay, so now moving on to the skin. Obviously I already have prepped my skin beforehand. So yeah, we got a new serum to try. We've got, this is the liquid powder pore blurring makeup serum. I know that this is actually new from Revolution, but yeah, so this is a makeup priming serum that dries down to a powdered effect, supports skin hydration while helping to mattify and blur pores. Honestly, anything that says pore blurring in it, I'm here for. Like, I'm here for, because I love pore blurring things. Like, anything that's going to help blur my pores and help blur my fine lines, give it to me, because I'm here for it. So, yeah, this is what the bottle looks like. I'm excited. Let's apply a little bit. I don't know whether, I'm guessing it's like a primer kind of thing. I don't know whether you're meant to do your moisturiser before this. I'm not. I mean, I've already done my moisturiser, so yeah, maybe it shouldn't be that bad. This on the bottle says pink clay and rose. So yeah, it is like a pinky kind of effect to it. Let's see if it blurs these pores, because that's, you know. Oh, it does dry down quite quickly. Do you have to say that? Like when you're rubbing it in, it does dry down. Has it blurred my pores? It has a little bit. Oh, that's weird. That is really strange. Where I've applied it, like there's like bits of white. Can you see that? I don't know what that means. I don't know what it is. That's really strange. It's on my... Oh. What? Can you see that on my skin? I am confused. What is this? Am I applying it wrong? Maybe it is meant to do that like whole whitening thing, like the whole whitening effect on top. I'm not too sure. As you can see, it's still underneath my eyes. I'm not, yeah. I'll apply my foundation on top. This probably wasn't the best foundation to use with this, because yeah, it's a matte. This is a matte like primer thing, and I'm going in with the Conceal and Glow foundation. So yeah, we're you know what, whatever. It is what it is. We're trying a new foundation. I haven't actually tried this foundation before. I love the original Conceal and Define. Conceal and Define is like one of my favourite foundations. And favourite concealers. The whole range is like amazing. I did try the Conceal and Hydrate foundation, sorry, and that wasn't my favourite. I don't know what it was with that foundation. I just feel with that foundation it emphasised everything, and I mean everything. So yeah, but hopefully I will see how this one works. Maybe this one will be more up my alley. I have mine in the shade F1. They did send me a couple of different shades, and I'm going to go in with a new sponge. This is the Create Your Own Ultimate Powder Sponge. So you can use this with obviously like foundations, concealers, whatnot. It feels really nice. Mine is damp. I did damp mine before I started. It feels really nice. It's nice and squishy. When you first like hold it, it feels like really hard, but I feel that's the same with most sponges. But you can also use this for powder products as well. I might give it a go, since I do have a powder to try. This is just the Revolution Translucent Baking Powder. Never actually tried this before. So yeah, we might give it a go. I'll take a few pumps of the foundation. We'll go with 3. We'll see. There's quite a bit there. The sponge feels really weird, oh my god. It does feel quite hard. Just going to take a tiny bit more, just because I feel like it's just... Take one more pump. Put a little bit more on my forehead. I feel like I didn't get enough like on my nose and on this cheek. Let me know if you have this foundation, if you like it. Like I said, I wasn't a big fan of the Conceal and Hydrate. That's just, you know, everyone's different, you know, not everyone's gonna like the same thing. I just felt like that foundation clung to areas which I didn't really want it to be clinging to. Like it was just clinging to like it made me have texture, and I don't really have texture on my skin, so it was like really weird. First impressions, I do like this foundation. I feel like it's covered what I need it to cover. It's definitely given me a glow, which, you know, it says Conceal and Glow, so yeah. It's not sunken into my fine lines on my forehead. But I don't know whether that's just the primer thing as well. Maybe that could have like helped that, and maybe like because I can't see any like pores on my nose. So maybe again, maybe it was the primer thing, the serum that we used. could have been that. That could have been it. I like this foundation. I like it. Again, I'm going to keep trying it out. I'm going to try out the concealer with it to see how that works. So far, I'm impressed. We'll see how things go on top of it. So yeah, now I'm going to go on to concealer. They did actually top me up with Conceal and Define. I have not used Conceal and Define in the longest time. I love Conceal and Define concealer, don't get me wrong. I do actually have another one in my cupboard, in my other cupboard, sorry, my other drawer. I just haven't touched it in the longest time. I don't know why. I kind of go towards their Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer at the minute. That's what I've been going for, but they did top me up on a few of the Conceal and Define, the original concealers. Oh, I love this concealer. I remember buying this in Superdrug and I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, because I don't think it was like fully out yet, and I was like, oh my god, I got it. But yeah, I'm using mine in the shade C0.7. I can use C0.1. That's a shade I do usually go for. But they sent me C0.7, so maybe I just thought let's just try 0.7 because yeah. The sponge, I kind of like the sponge. It's weird. It's weird. I am very picky with my sponges. I feel like majority of people are. To be honest, very picky, but yeah. Okay, obviously love the concealer. Concealer applied on top of the foundation. Of course, I would hope it would anyway because they're the same. They're like basically from the same range, pretty much. So yeah, now we have the translucent baking powder. I'm just gonna tap a little bit into the lid. This does come in different shades as well. Just tapped a little bit in there. Let's see. Usually I usually use like this kind of sponge, but yeah, I'm gonna use this sponge since it does say you can use it. So let's see. I pretty much don't bake. I don't bake. I don't know whether it's the best way to use it because obviously I have this wet, so I don't really know. Yes, I do set my whole face with my loose powder. I do this with every powder because I like a matte finish, which completely, kind of like defeats the purpose of the foundation. However, that's just me. That's just me. The powder, I mean, it does do the job. It's nice. It is, I would say it is translucent. Some powders claim they're translucent and they're actually not, and it's like some of the translucent powders have like a white cast to them, so you're just there with a big white cast on your under eyes or on your skin or something. I definitely would say that this is translucent. Honestly, I mean, I personally wouldn't use a sponge for powder. That's just my personal preference. However, but for using it for like foundation, concealer, I like it. I actually like my base right now. My base looks really good. I can't see the blemish down here. Like I had a bit of a blemish. I can barely see it. My skin still looks. I can't see my pores at all. I can't see my fine lines on my forehead. That is amazing. Like I stuck with my fine lines, so yeah. Okay, moving on to brows. They sent me the Balayage brow thing. They also sent me the laminate brow. Now I already know I love the laminate brow. I already tried it on my channel, so I haven't tried this. I don't know whether this is new. I don't know whether it's old. I can't find it on the Revolution Beauty website. I can see it on Superdrug, but I can't see it on the Revolution Beauty website. So they did send me this and I'm like, oh, this looks good. So this is the Balayage brow. They sent me this in the shade dark brown. So it does have like this little brush tip on top, and then it has this like angled pencil brush thing on it. So I'm just going to brush through my brows. The brush feels quite stiff. I'm not overly bothered. I'm not overly bothered, to be honest. I like that it's got a brush there. So I'm just going to, I don't really know, it's very like different. If I show you the laminate brow is like an angled one, but it's like more fine. It's got like a finer kind of like tip to it, whereas this one is like thicker, if that kind of makes sense. So yeah, I don't really know what you're meant to do with this. I'm just gonna fill them in, I guess. Oh, I think maybe you're meant to use like the tip of it, like the finer edge of it, to like do precision, like, if that kind of makes sense. So like do how precise you want it to be, and then fill it in with the rest of it. I think that might be what it means. I think I get it. I think I've got it. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Wow, I like this. I like it. I like my brows. My brows look dead fluffy. I like it. You know what, guys, while we're here, I might as well stick to the Revolution theme. They didn't send me like any blusher, bronzer, highlighter. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. So I'm just going to go in, because I obviously want to try out some of these like face brushes here. I'm gonna, I could have used some of the face brushes when I was in my powder. Oh well, here we are. So I'm just gonna go into the Roxy, like contour and highlight palette. And I'm gonna take this shade here, I think. Yeah, we're gonna take this shade here as a bronzer. Yeah, this is the R9 Sculpting Powder Brush. So we're just gonna go into this shade. I'm just gonna, ooh. Oh, okay, that was a bit. Try and even it out a little bit. This brush is nice. Oh gosh. God damn. I like that brush. It's a bit more like dense, so it's not as like fluffy. It's not like a fluffy kind of, I mean it is fluffy, but it's not like, it's more of a dense fluffy. A dense fluffy, oh my god. What am I talking about? I don't have a clue. Oh gosh, that was a bit much. Okay, now that I've done my bronzer, I did a little bit of contouring as well with the same brush. I'm going to go into the Roxy blush palette. We're going into the Roxy blush palette. So love this blush palette. It is beautiful. We're going to go in with this one. This is the R6 Soft Focus Powder Brush. I don't know if there's actually one specifically. That's an angled foundation brush. There's two foundation brushes within this set. There's also a defining contour brush. I mean, I could have used that. I think that's quite big though. It's quite a big brush. Then there's a ultimate powder brush, which is obviously quite a big powder brush. Could have used that today. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with this one. What shade do I take? I'm thinking this shade. We're going to go in with this shade here. Let's use a little bit of that. I don't really understand why there's like two foundation brushes in this, to be honest. Oh. But, you know. Yes. I always like to apply a little bit more blusher. For highlighter, I'm going gonna go in with, this is the Highlighter Reloaded Peach Lights one. I did use this in a recent video, like testing out a whole bunch of like drugstore makeup, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna use this is a fluffy highlighter brush. This is R5, yes. Gonna use this. Let's see how this works. I always use my ABH brush for my highlighter. Oh, I do like this highlighter brush. I really like this highlighter brush. Oh my god, this might be a new fave for me. It might be a new fave. This actual set as well does actually come with a brow brush. I've just ruined my brows a little bit, so let me just brush them back into place. There we go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm quickly just going to do my under eye, like eyeshadow, mascara, that kind of thing, and then we're back, because I have been sent some lip glosses which look cute. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, just do my under eye eyeshadow, and then I'm back. Okay guys, I'm back. I literally just applied the Morphe lip liner in the shade Chippy because I don't have many Revolution ones. I don't know why, I just don't. So yeah, they sent me two different lip glosses. They sent me the Hydro Brom lip gloss. This is a lip gloss with peptides and hyaluronic acid. This is in the shade Dripping. I know you guys would expect me to use this one, however I think I'm going to use this one. I know, who am I? This is the Shimmer Bomb lip gloss. This has got vitamin E in it, and this is in the shade Distortion. I wouldn't have gone for this shade. I do actually have this. I have one of these. No, I have two of these like Shimmer Bombs in different shades. So I wouldn't have typically gone for this shade. However, I thought, you know what, let's use it. Let's give it a go. So I'm going to go in with this. I like this. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I like this. This gets a thumbs up from me. I really like this shade, especially with like the lip liner as well. I probably could have gone in with like a lighter lip liner or something, and it would have still looked gorgeous. But yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. It smells quite nice as well. It's got a weird smell to it, but I do kind of like it. Yeah, I like the way my lips are looking juicy. Yes, we're here for it. Okay, so moving on to the last product that I received that we're going to be trying today. They sent me over the Superfix Super Hold Setting Spray. This is an ultra matte finish with aloe and vitamin E. Yes. So it says Ultimate Hold Fixing Spray, clings to your makeup with added aloe and aloe V. Yeah. This, when I first saw this, I thought it was going to be like, you know, when they first like launched it or like showed the product bottle, I thought it was going to be like a hairspray or something. But no, it is like a setting spray. Let's see the mister on it. Ooh, that's a fine mist, and it actually smells. It smells a bit like a hairspray. It's weird. Let me spray it. I thought the mister was going to be similar to the Morphe one. It is a very fine mist, but it's not like a, you know, when you press it and it goes shh and just sprays it all. It's just like a. Does that make sense? I hope it does. The mister on it is really nice. I do have to say that. I do. You just get a thumbs up from me from that. There is a couple of like dots on my face, but hopefully that will just like. I probably applied a little bit too much, but I wanna see if it works. I wanna see if this is a super holding spray, misting spray. I wanna see if it does what it says. I like it. I like the mister. It hasn't changed makeup at all, to be honest. the dot that was on my cheek is like, faded, so it's just like dried into the skin. Okay guys, I am back. This is the finished look. What do you guys think? I really like it. I really like it. It looks really nice. Yeah, so let's talk about some of the products. Let's talk about the products that I used today, that I went through, because I used quite a few products. So yeah, first of all, what did I use? I used the, sorry, this is going to take me a while to kind of get through. I used the lip scrub and lip mask. I really like these. They're a nice combo. They're nice separately. I will have to keep trying them out. I'm going to have to keep trying the lip mask out and see how that kind of like does overnight, because obviously it's like an overnight one as well. But yeah, so far really enjoying these. I love a good lip mask, especially at the minute when it's so cold outside. It's always good to have a good lip scrub and a lip mask, just to keep your lips hydrated and nourished. So yeah, really like these. Really highly recommend them. Also not bad for the price either, to be honest with you, like not bad at all. Okay, moving on. The eyeshadow palette. I really like the eyeshadow palette. Then my only critique would be my critique. What? Who am I? The only thing that I would say is I wish that the brown was a little bit darker. I mean, it looks so much darker in the pan. Obviously I've blended it out, whatnot, but I just feel like it's just a lot darker than what it is in the pan than what it is on my eye, if that kind of makes sense. Yeah. Other than that, the only thing I would have changed would be these two peachy shades. I don't think that they needed both in the palette. I think they could have just put like a lighter brown shade in there maybe as well. And also maybe change one of the shimmers. But yeah, that's about it. Other than that, I really like the formula. The formula it's definitely there. It's buildable, pigmented. You know, the shimmer is gorgeous. You can see it on my lid. It is beautiful. I do like this. I do like it. The next thing I used was the liquid powder. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna have to keep trying it. I mean, it definitely has done something. It's definitely helped to cover my pores, because I can't see any on my nose at all. And I also can't see my fine lines on my forehead. So I don't know whether it was down to this or the foundation. I would have thought it would be this, but I just wasn't too sure about the whole like white stuff on my face. Like, it was a bit weird. I'm gonna have to keep trying it out. Maybe it's meant to be like that, and then you just apply foundation on top and it's like you can't see it. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna have to keep trying it out. The white stuff really did put me off though, but yeah, again, this is gonna be one of the products which is like, it's definitely covered my pores and it's definitely covered my fine lines, but I'm just gonna have to keep trying it out and seeing how it works, that kind of thing. So yeah, moving on. I used the Conceal and Glow foundation. I like this foundation. After I'd applied it, and even after I'd set it with my powder, I could still see a glow coming through, and I like that. I like a matte foundation, but I like a foundation that still has a bit of like glow to it. This obviously isn't matte, but you can obviously, you know, like matte it down, if that makes sense. But it's, even if you matte it down, there's still a glow coming through, so I really like it about that foundation. And yeah, it does say it's illuminating foundation. It is, I 100% agree. And I would say it is also medium to full coverage. It is that, and it has covered. I had that little blemish down here. I don't know what's going on with it, but you can't even see it. You can't see it. Yes, like this foundation. I prefer it much more to the hydrating one. I feel like that hydrating one just like clung to areas that, like, it clung to texture, which I don't have texture, so yeah. I also did use the Conceal and Fang concealer. Don't need to talk about it, it's amazing. Yeah. The powder, I do actually like this powder. I do like it. I feel like it has a tiny bit of a glow to it, which I didn't realise until I came to like putting on my highlighter, and I was like, oh, it has a bit of a glow. But yeah, I do like this. I don't feel like it doesn't make my under eyes look dry. It doesn't make my skin look dry. It is translucent. It's done the job. I like it. What else did I use? Oh yeah, the Balayage brow pencil thing. I like this. I like how my brows are looking. My brows look fluffy. They look natural. Yeah, I like this. The pencil feels really nice. I like this brush on top. Yeah, it's good. It gets a tick from me. Really like it. The gloss, obviously I haven't used the Hydro Balm. I'm pretty sure this is one that makes your lips go tingly and cold. Not a big fan of them kind of lip glosses, however I don't mind them. I'm gonna have to try this one out because I haven't tried any of these ones out, but I'm gonna have to try it out. The shimmer one, I love this. I think this shade is beautiful. I love the formula. It doesn't feel sticky. It doesn't feel sticky. It doesn't feel thick. It just feels nice on the lips. So yeah, really like this. The makeup setting spray, I'm gonna have to see how my makeup obviously wears throughout the day. However, I do like the mister on it. It smells nice. My skin doesn't feel any different. It still feels really nice. It feels hydrated. Hopefully this does keep my makeup looking fresh throughout today. So yeah, moving on to the obviously like the brushes and whatnot. The sponge, I really like the sponge. I really like it for applying foundations, like it for applying concealers. You can use it to apply your powders. I technically wouldn't. I wouldn't use it for that purpose. However, I still used it today and it still did the job. I just wouldn't really reach for it for that purpose. But yeah, it feels really nice. Like I said, when I first got it, it felt a bit hard. But now I've used it, it feels a bit more soft. And I do like it. It has applied my foundation beautifully. Chef's kiss. And then when it comes to the brushes, obviously I haven't used all the brushes. Some of the eye brushes, I really like the eye brushes that I did use. I just wish there was a couple of extra eye brushes maybe. I don't know if they might be on the website. It might just be me. But the ones that I got sent, there wasn't that many. I just wish there was a couple more. And also I wish there was more of like a blusher brush in here. I mean, there is the one that I used today, which was that one. But yeah, I mean, it just still did the job. It still made my skin look nice. But yeah, it's not my, I wouldn't typically reach for that kind of brush for blusher. Because there is like two foundation brushes in here. I wish they'd put another like blusher brush in here instead of like two different foundation brushes. Does that make sense? I hope it does. The highlighter brush, I love this highlighter brush. Love it. Love it. It's gonna be a new favourite for me, I can tell. I don't know what it is. I just really like how it applies in my highlighter. So yeah. Obviously I'm gonna have to try out some more of the brushes because I didn't try them all out today. But yeah, so far I'm impressed with all these products, and yeah, I really like everything that I tried today. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. If you did, please remember to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Of course, everything else that I'm wearing on my face, I'll link in the description box down below in case you guys are interested. Let me know if you tried out any of these products. Let me know if you've tried the foundation, or if you've tried the setting spray, or if you've tried this serum liquid powder thing. Let me know. Let me know if you like any of these products, or let me know if you want to buy any of them. Let me know. Let me know. Talk to me in the comments. As always, I'll be linking my social media handles above and also in the description box down below. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!